appreciate you contacting me.
Well,
especially after our last session.
I was out of line. You know.
I could have been more patient. Did you convince him to come?
His idea. I need the work. Whatever you get, whatever. I mean, the therapy, medication, whatever dosage you want me to take. I'll do it.
Alexis.
You know, you keep questioning my motives, my agenda. The answer is, Sam, that I really don't have one. You're living in my house. I'm just trying to be pleasant. That's a problem for you, then I'll stop.
Really? How would that work exactly? We just ignore each other unless Christina and Molly are in the room?
Well, that seems to be my arrangement with Alexis, so why shouldn't it apply to you and me? You know what? You're good with the children. Christina and with Molly, too, and I appreciate that.
They are my sisters.
Yeah, and you're willing to give them your time and attention, which is more than I could say for their mother at the moment. Look, I don't want to mess any of that up just because there's some strain between you and me.
Is Alexis always like this, or has she been, I don't know, extra busy lately?
Alexis has always been driven, you know, to excel, to compete. She used to make time for her girls. I mean, for Christina, anyway. I'm sure you've noticed that she favors Christina over Molly.
Actually, I have.
Yeah, well, you know, Christina's the older one. She needs more attention. Molly's too young to be envious or resentful. Just can't wait to see them in a couple of years, let alone when they're teenagers.
Have you discussed this with Alexis?
How do you suppose that conversation would go, huh? Hey, Alexis, I think that you are favoring Sonny's daughter over mine. Think she'll welcome that insight? Well, she'll probably bite my head off because I question her maternal abilities, and then she'll, of course, turn it around on me and say that I'm jealous of Sonny and that I'm displacing and projecting my own dysfunction on her blameless daughter.
I can almost hear the words coming out of her mouth.
Now, Alexis will never admit that she is a biased, if not well-meaning mother. She would just rather say that I'm a lousy father. And that is the first step towards a long and ugly road to family court. I won't do that to Molly.
Is that why you stay with Alexis? For your daughter's sake?
You know what, I'm sure there are a lot of reasons. I can't seem to think of any of them at the moment.
Why did you drag Jane? I thought I was the reason Alexis was spending so much time at the office. I thought she was avoiding me.
It doesn't make much sense considering she's the one who got you the job in the first place.
I'm a clerk. I see her maybe 3 or 4 times a day when I go to drop off files. And half the time she isn't there because she's either in the judge's chambers or talking to Mayor Floyd.
Yeah. She claims to loathe Garrett Floyd, yet she seems to have all these opportunities to meet with him. I don't suppose you were pulled aside and given the whole lecture about being invisible.
Lecture? Yeah, you got one too.
Yeah, I did. Mine centered around the mayor's belief that my inability and less than stellar record with the district attorney's office might prove to be an embarrassment to Alexis.
Wow. Actually, you got off easy. I got 30-minute conversation on how I am a security risk because of my relationship with Jason, and I should help my mother out by telling her everything I know about his criminal activity, and some of it might have made an impact if the mayor hadn't been staring at my chest the whole entire time.
Yeah. Well, not to give the man undue credit, but he does raise an interesting point. Why don't you give evidence on Jason? I mean, he used you, Sam. He tossed you aside. You'd not only be getting revenge, but you'd be doing your civic duty.
You can't be serious.
No, not in the slightest. I know you never go against Jason. You're completely devoted to him. No matter what he's done to you. I guess I'm just curious as to why. Maybe if you can tell me that, then I can have some sort of insight as to why Sonny has this self-destructive loyalty to him.
Sonny trusts
Yes,
Jason.
but why? He humiliated him, Sam. He lied to him. He stole from Sonny, and Sonny doesn't even care. He kept you dependent on him for 2 years, Sam. 2 years of danger. He never married you. He never paid you a dime of palimony.
I never wanted any of Jason's money.
Oh. All love was enough, right?
More than enough.
Okay. Well, I admire your ability to not turn bitter. I guess I just question whether Jason's worth the effort.
Hey, Sam. Hi. Sonny's better.
Okay, that's great. Are you here to tell Alexis?
No, I'm here to tell you.
I'm sorry, I just assumed because Sonny and Alexis have Christina, it's their daughter, that you would be here to...
And you're Jason's fiance.
Not anymore, Carly. You know better than anyone. Come on.
You know why Jason broke up with you, and now you have a chance to get him back.
I don't understand why you won't stay out of this.
Because Sonny is back in charge, and Jason's gonna get his old job back.
Okay, then why isn't Jason here telling me all this?
Because it'll be better for both of you if you make the first move.
Carly, I don't get why you're even here. You never wanted me with Jason to begin with.
Jason loves you, okay? And I care about him. And you've made him happier than I've ever seen him, and I want that for him.
This isn't about what you want.
Okay, maybe it's about what you want. You want to stay here living up to your mother's expectations, or do you want to be with Jason? Because you can. You just need to work for it,
Really?
Sam.
What do you think I've been doing for months now? I have begged, I've pleaded, I've schemed, I've tried to reason with him. I was kidnapped. He came and rescued me, and he still pushed me away.
To protect you. But now that Sonny's back in charge, you won't be a target anymore.
Look, at this point, it doesn't matter what the reasons are. Jason doesn't want to be with me. And
that is not true, and you know it.
I am not like you, okay? I can't keep begging and begging no matter how much it hurts. I can't fight for something that's never going to happen.
Do you have any idea the crap that your mother has been pulling on Jason? The guilt tripping she's been doing. When you were in the hospital, she came up to me and she asked me to help her keep you and Jason apart. Do you know that?
Yeah. And Jason says that she has nothing to do with this.
No, no, of course Jason can't stand being told what to do, but he can be influenced, and you know that. When the woman you love is shot in your arms and almost dies, and her mother the whole time is sitting next to you telling you that it's your fault and you need to walk away, how is he supposed to handle that, Sam? Jason loves you, okay, and he will do anything to protect you.
Carly, I want you to leave this house.
You don't want me to talk to Sam here? We can go somewhere else. You want to go to the Metro Court and get a drink?
I hope you have the sense not to listen to her.
Why? Because I don't agree with you? Sam and Jason love each other, and all your lies and schemes can't change that, Alexis.
You haven't a clue what you're talking about, Carly.
What's so funny? With all your lofty principles and all the times you put me down, the second you want what you want, you get down and dirty and start to manipulate.
Doesn't surprise me that that's how you'd interpret my concern.
You have trumped up charges and arrested Jason whenever you feel like it because he cares about Sam. You have no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I choose to do. He's the reason she was shot.
This isn't about protecting Sam. It's about trying to control her.
You obviously don't care that your children are in mortal danger. I do.
I care about my children, and I can protect them. I don't have to smother them in the process.
You may choose to ignore the hazards of Sonny's life. That doesn't mean that Sam has to do the same thing. So will you just leave her alone?
Jason.
Wants to be the most important person in your life, and if you let her, she's going to control every move you make.
This may come as a shock to you, Carly, but I control my own life.
I know how badly you want to define your mother, and so does Alexis. She's going to take advantage of that. You got to protect yourself,
That is
okay?
patently ridiculous. She doesn't need to protect herself from me. She doesn't even need to listen to me if she doesn't want to. I just hope that she always understands that I just want her to be happy and safe.
You want Sam to do whatever you want Sam to do. You want her to live by your standards. Haven't you figured out what happens when you don't let people be who they are? They rebel. And that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to take Christina and Molly a little longer than Sam, but the end result is going to be the same. They are going to resent you so much that they are going to heave a huge sigh of relief when you finally do everyone a favor and drop dead, Alexis.